This man accidentally flipped his boat and lost his paddle, but instead of panicking, he stayed calm first. Then, he quickly looked under the boat, where there was an extra paddle. He calmly joined both parts of the paddle and adjusted it properly. After that, he slightly turned his body and started paddling to the left. In just a few seconds, his boat was upright again. This man accidentally entered the biggest swimming pool in the world, from which there is only one way out. That's why something terrible happened to him, because when he saw a green balloon floating in the water, he tried to follow it to find the exit, but a single wrong step could push him into deeper waters. Just at that moment, he saw a red balloon, so he decided to head toward it, but then this happened. What scared him the most was that he might take off, so he didn't start it himself and gave it to his father instead, as he was the one who came up with the idea of building this bike. After a lot of effort, they finally managed to start it, but they first secured their seatbelts and even attached a parachute to the bike. But to see part 2, leave your like. As soon as this family returned from their vacation, they saw that the bathroom, the refrigerator, and several parts of the house were filled with spiders. They quickly realized that there was a trail of them. When they followed it, it led them to the top floor of the house. Upon reaching there, they understood that all the spiders were coming from the attic, which they hadn't opened in years because strange things happened there. But when this boy opened the door, he came face to face with a giant spider.
After suspecting something strange was going on in the sewer line, this man wanted to check what was inside that blocked the line. What he saw was shocking, and he did not expect that at all. Looks like someone lost their truck, but there is more inside, and he continues to get what is there. After finding an ambulance, the last thing he is about to pull is completely unexpected. It looks like our guy sent an ambulance to save the girl. This man found these incredibly tiny creatures swimming inside an old perfume bottle. These creatures are called hydroids. Liquids like cologne can form them when water bodies or aquatic environments provide the right nutrients and temperatures, allowing them to grow and reproduce. So what would you do if you found these?
This train is floating in the air, and its floor is made of glass, allowing a completely transparent view below. Even though the glass is extremely strong, no one on the train dared to walk on it out of fear. However, this man called his son to walk across the glass toward him. At first, the boy was a little scared, but then he started walking with confidence. For his bravery, he deserves a like. This girl tries to flip this boat over many times until the vessel finally turns upside down in the water. Then, she climbs on top and starts straightening it again. But she's not doing this because she's crazy. She's actually the owner of the company that makes these boats. And this vessel can never sink in the water. They are called jet skis and are capable of moving at high speeds. Look, this boy wanted to enter a secret tunnel while sitting on a small train, but when he goes in, it's quite dark, and he starts feeling scared. However, after moving forward a bit, he sees a man. It turns out that these people work searching for diamonds inside a mine, and these poor donkeys are responsible for carrying the weight outside. That's why they deserve a like. Look, these two friends decided to have a swimming race. Everyone watching thought the chubby guy would lose because his friend was more athletic and muscular, but then people noticed that the chubby guy wasn't swimming on the water, but under it. Seeing this, everyone was shocked. Suddenly, black spots started appearing in the water, and upon closer look, they realized those spots belonged to the chubby guy. Despite his heavy weight, he managed to leave his friend behind and win the race.